Hello, we are here today to share with you the Live Your Dream experience of our club, the Soroptimist International Batangas Dream Year. It is our hope that through our sharing, we will be able to enhance the understanding for this program, as well as add to the menu of best practices that we can share to the other clubs of SIAPR. I am Lloyd Amayo, the president of SIBP for this Bayinium 2022 to 2024. And I have with me our beautiful ladies of SIBP. First, I would like to introduce our immediate past president, Joy Manalo Merhan, Bayinium 2020 to 2022. And beside me, the pretty and elegant uh, program pillar of that Bayinium and now currently vice president, Malen Balina. And then the least but never the last, the last but never the least is our forever director, Elsie Vasco, and forever chair of the Live Your Dream program. Okay, ladies, let's get the ball rolling. Let's make it interactive and freewheeling with my notes. And I will just put out conversation starters and we can tell our story through that. So, how did we do our LYD search?
As an organization, we were innovative in the ways and processes of carrying out our mission. And the LYD committee explored a number of ways to reach out to the applicants. Number one is the university search. The LYD committee partnered with the three big universities in Batangas province, namely University of Batangas, Batangas State University, and Kolehiyo ng Lungsod ng Batangas. We thought it prudent to partner with them considering their network, especially for BSU and the University of Batangas. They have a number of satellite schools all over the province, so partnering with them would mean greater media reach. And communication of the search was made through email correspondence, phone calls, and online meetings via Zoom. We held a number of Zoom meetings with them, and this led to LYD appreciation and understanding amongst the university representatives, which paved the way to posting of our publications and materials in their own FB and Instagram pages.
Also, websites.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes.
Yeah, and we also advertise on LED walls because we have this forced partnership with SIDSI, a local cooperative in Batangas, and they have this LED wall on their petrol station along the provincial road. And regularly or yearly, we use their LED walls to promote our search for LED. And last year, we started advertising on the LED wall of Red Cross. They also have this LED along the main road of Batangas.
In addition to past President Choi mentioned about the LED wall, in LYD Search also we use through the club's Facebook page and Instagram account. This has been a tried and tested strategy which have generated number of inquiries. Another one is in radio broadcasting in a local radio station, Spirit FM. This may be an old media strategy, but radio broadcasting through Spirit FM, the leading radio station in Batangas province, have led to a number of inquiries as well.
Yes, I remember in our Facebook page that I sometimes manage, we have messages in the inbox of young women who want to, who are inquiring about our scholarship programs.
And the scholars, our current LYD scholars, became our LYD ambassadors. So as we deepen our relationship with them, they became our ambassadors as well. They help us advertise the LYD search on their own FB pages. And of course, lastly, since we were so into this webinar activities, in all the webinars that the club hosted, we make sure that our dream program, particularly the LYD program, is highlighted or advertised.
Wonderful. So, can we move on to our next topic? Can you give us a general overview of how we manage the scholars' financial grants?
So there are different monetary prizes depending on the level of awards. First, there is the club winner, where we give 5,000 pesos to the winner from our fund. And we also give 1,000 to the for those who made it to the shortlist for their effort of making their story and for their transportation for the interview. Then there's the district level, where we give 20,000 from the district. For the region winner, we give $3,000 for the runner-up and 5,000 for the region winner. Then for the federation, it's $10,000.
Yes. So, the $3,000 and the $5,000 and the $10,000 are from the Soroptimist International of the Americas,
Yes,
right?
yes.
It's their fund. So that's what goes to the winners of those categories. Uh, so how do we actually manage all that different amounts for our different scholars? Because in SIBP, we have actually had the opportunity of winning or qualifying for all those awards from club to federation winners. So maybe Elsie can explain how we guide our scholars into managing the fund.
Well, depending on the cash reward or cash award, we sit down with the winner and discuss with them some options. And we also get their um, opinion or suggestion on how they will go about spending the fund or their schooling. So for the big awards like the federation and the region awards, um, it would be enough for a 4-year program. And so we just help them manage their fund by allocating or budgeting a monthly amount. And if there is extracurricular activities or like field trips, or if they need to buy a laptop for them to better
Do their homework.
do their homeworks, yeah. So we give them that. It's just that they have to request such, but we never deny a request. And for those awards that's not really substantial, so we do fundraising. The fundraising pillar is responsible for helping out fund the
The scholarships.
scholarship. So that's how we do it.
So all our scholars are able to finish or enroll in 4-year courses, no matter what level they.
That's right.
And their needs are met according to the fund that is allotted for them. And mainly, we also want to emphasize that their fund is really for their education and not for their personal lives or other things.
But you know, I just remember that with Rochelle, our federation winner, so we also provided housing for her, and even we, since she won't be able to take care of her child, we even finance, the
Caregiver.
caregivers fee. That's right.
Yeah. So at all levels, any need, they only need to ask, and if it's available, it's provided.
That's right.
So aside from the financial management of the awards, what other things do we do to monitor the progress of our scholars? Like academically, what do we do?
Academically, we help them in their career choice by counseling them on the course. And we also partner with guidance counselors and the school admin, like the deans and the school heads, so that they know we have a scholar and that they could update us on the progress of the scholar. And we also encourage them to attend seminars or webinars related to their course.
So how about monitoring them socially in their social life?
So socially, we invite them to our events so that they'll get to know the organization and the members as well. Um, and we also assist them in their personality development. We prepare them for their job hunting or for career opportunities. So we give them clothes and shoes, and we provide advice on how they could present themselves when they are with other people.
And in their personal lives and family lives?
Okay, personally, we provided and helped them with their health needs, like dental care, eye care. For example, in the case of baby Joy, she needed eyeglasses at the time, so we provided and gave her. Another personal help that we gave them is for the situation of Rochelle. She needed caregiver that time, so we helped her and gave her because she was studying and she needs to focus to her study. So, uh, so that there will be someone to take care of her child. We help her find a caregiver. And another personal help that we assisted them is counseling. Above all, I think spiritually, we need to guide them and help them.
Yes, and I remember with Rochelle, because she also needed some psychological counseling, that we also put her through therapy, a talk therapy for some months. So yeah, that's the other things that we do for our scholars.
And we also help them in their to find jobs.
Oh yes,
Yes.
job placement. Yes. So we have tried, and some of them have found jobs on their own, but we have tried to also help them in that aspect. So thank you, ladies. But before we go, just to summarize our best practices. First, in the search, uh, really the strong linkage between our club and the LGU, mostly the CSWD, and partly the city prosecutor's office. But we also had other sources like the barangays that we go to, our Adopt a Barangay. We always promote there for our LYD. That is one best practice that our club has done. And for the financial management, we always try to help them from day one, even as qualifiers, as President Joy said, as shortlisted, we already try to help them out because even just applying for the scholarship is already a big effort on their part. And all those things that you shared about managing the club funds together with the scholar is, I think, very important because it's also her needs. It's really her needs that we are providing for. And it really struck me that we, as Elsie said, we do not deny them any request as long as they request it properly. Also, raising funds for those uh, those award levels that do not have enough, because the goal of the club is to really help each scholar finish a 4-year course. So we do not hold back in terms of giving them. So our fundraising pillar is very important in this aspect. Um, and for the personal and the social part, we hardly touched on it, but I know that we have a mentoring and counseling, an active mentoring and counseling group that has shepherded each scholar throughout the years. So one scholar, one mentor. That's a very great best practice for our club. And yeah, and then the counseling that VP Malen has shared with us. Because in the LYD program, in the Federation Award, actually, psychological counseling is one of the requirements. Most of our scholars come from very difficult and challenging environments. And to be able to prosper in their educational pursuit, we also need to give them tools for self care. So, those are the best practices I think that SIBP, the Soroptimist International Batangas Premier, can share with other clubs in the SIAPR. And thank you for listening to our short interview, and I hope you have learned and gathered information for your own clubs.